Hello everybody, and welcome to another video. This is Eulstour Central Station in County Gothlam, and it's a station that isn't even used. This station is most likely due to be a part of GCR 2019. Though, however, this current game that I am on isn't going to be GCR 2019 on here. GCR 2019 is not going to be called GCR 2019 or GCR 2020 anymore. You know, it might be released in 2020. It's just basically Grand Continental Railways version 2, pretty much. So it's basically just going to be a whole new GCR, nothing like this current one. So I guess we could say exploring the old Eulstour Central Station, because there'll be a new one in the GCR, in the next GCR big update, which will transform everything. So this is Eulstour Central. It took me ages to get here. I had to constantly keep respawning because the map. Right, I got a charter train at the charter depot. I drove it slightly out of the depot. I then jumped straight to a wall, and I walked up to where the road is, but I thought I'd just walk along the grass, but that part of the map that I was walking on was very, very unstable with random, like, holes and stuff, so I decided to take the road, and it took a long time. And I also happened to be standing in front, or maybe beside, depending on where the front is, of the GCR headquarters, but obviously there's no way in or anything. So this is Eulstour Central Station. Now the mods that actually based this station off the off London King's Cross in reality. So it has 12 platforms. Bit like Newcastle, but Newcastle looks a lot different to this. Not as big. And all of the boards, as you can see here, say welcome to Eulstour Central. There are currently no trains due in this platform. We'll get to that message in a second. All of them say that, apart from the one on platform 1. And I don't think it said this for long, but it says train in platform N/A formed of nil coaches, 0 coaches, and non-existing train service. So they've actually updated that recently. Oh, and something also to point out. Pretty realistic tracks. Nice buffers. Although I rarely see in real life grey buffers. You mainly see red ones. And also to point out, because this is on the express line. Oh, Opie Dub sing game. Tell him hi. Because this is on the express line, it has overhead lines. We ought to explore this line for what it really is one day. There appears to be some houses over there, and I think I can spot a little something. Is that a note? Right, I'm curious, so we're going to go over there after we've, like, explored the station to the max. I'm just trying to... There we go. He's asking where I am. No, not... I wanted to do it in private chat. People chatting like mad because I'm in a public server, and it's not something I would normally do. Is that private chatting it? No, it hasn't. I don't know what's happening. Anyway, yep, there's the GCR headquarters. Maybe we should go to the other end of the platform soon. See what's down there. Oh, the only time a train's ever gone here is Tornado, when the Modster used to drive Tornado on test runs and used to drive it on special occasions and whatnot. And this note here, well, plaque or sign, says, this station was inspired by London King's Cross, the station in London near St Pancras International. King's Cross was the starting station of the London to York to Edinburgh route, which the world's most famous steam locomotive, Flying Scotsman, managed to complete non-stop to make the journey only 8 hours. It was one off these runs that the locomotive officially hit 100 miles per hour. Decades later, in 2018, 6163 Tornado ran a tour starting at London King's Cross called the Eber Flyer, which was to be the first passenger-hauled steam excursion to run at 90 miles per hour, apart from 4464 Bittern, who had temporary permission to do special 90 miles per hour runs to celebrate Mallard's 126 miles per hour record. After Tornado hit 101.6 miles per hour on a loaded test run the year before, whilst the locomotive failed near Sandy, it still managed to hit 90 miles per hour before failing, which meant it still became the first steam engine to run a passenger service at 90 miles per hour since the steam age. Quite interesting info there. If you really want it to be like London King's Cross, I'm not so sure every platform is like straight, and the walls could be a little bit better. Well, mind you, he said this was like based off London King's Cross. Just because it's based doesn't mean it has to be like exactly like it. I'm hoping for a platform 9 3/4 sign somewhere, because I believe in Harry Potter, at that stage where he jumped into the wall, I believe all of the shots in that few scenes were done at London King's Cross. And maybe some of them were done at Newcastle, but I don't know. Please tell me there's got to be a platform 9 3/4 sign here. Come on, there has to be. A bus just recklessly passed the level crossing. Calm down, person in chat. Come on, there has to be a platform 9 3/4 sign here. I'm at a Roblox version of like London King's Cross. It's like similar to it, and I can't even find a platform 9 3/4 sign. Well, you know, that's where it was filmed.
Oh, yeah. Well, there isn't an actual 9 3/4 platform.
Yeah, I know. But he still puts things like that in. Something that isn't actually similar to London King's Cross here. Oh, there's a lot of lines. It doesn't have the big maze of a junction. Or maybe it does after them tunnels. It seems to go up. There's something there. I'm dead curious to know what that is. But of course, if I do that, I'm going to despawn and cry. Because it took me ages to get to this location. But if I could walk on the tracks now, I would explore the station to the max. We should head over to those like huts that we saw. Because I think I remember. Because I believe I said earlier that I was wanting to go and see what was there, because it looks to be like a sign or something. I don't know what it was. Well, there's a bit of wall here. Hang on. Is it actually like that in reality? Don't know why a wall would be like that and have that open bit there. Modster, if you're watching this, I ain't forcing you to make a game realistic. Although it would be nice, but I'm just saying, I don't know why it was like that. Anyway. Oh, God. I almost fell off the tracks there. And if that had happened, you would see 10-year-old boy with cries on camera. but crying with anger, because I would be really annoyed. I think they're the same overhead power lines that Ureb used in Mind the Gap, but except Ureb didn't electrify much of the game on MTG. He only electrified a part of the route. Well, based off my knowledge, I believe he only electrified a part of the route between Launceston Airport and Bentley. Like, near to Launceston Airport, though. So, yeah, but I believe that is the same overhead line that he used. I don't know which one SCR uses, but I never really paid attention. I think it's because it's only like between Stepford East and Stepford Central that the electrifications obviously took place. Unfortunately, I cannot run because I have to hold the camera in one hand, but I could always pause it. But hang on though. We are going to go and see what that note is, but if it's something like just not even interesting at all, then oof, a waste of time. But first though, we need to check if this grass is safe. Okay, it appears to be. I don't trust this grass very well. Oh, it's quite a way out, like. Well, there's a nice view of Eulstour Central Station there. Quite a weirdly angled side to the headquarters building there. There might be nothing there, but honestly, I'm just nosy and I have to see what is there. I think we are like, if it starts getting laggy, then there's a reason to it. Because I believe we're on like the edge of the map right now. Maybe the top. I think this might be the top of the map, actually. Or maybe a corner, or I don't know. There's definitely something there. Whether it's a note, a sign, I have to see it. Just see it there. I can't really see what it is very well. But there is something there. Well, there's my mouse and there's Santa Hat. Yeah, we're getting closer. Very, very slowly because I'm having to walk. Santa Claus is having to walk. Because I have to hold the camera in one hand, although I could just pause the video because otherwise it'll get boring unless I talk about stuff. But I don't know what there really is to talk about. Eulstour Central. My ratings on it, on a scale of 1 to 10, 8. It's pretty good, but there are some things that I don't really like about it. But, on a scale of 1 to 10, it reached 8, and that's quite good. Very good, actually. I had to make a video. I have been here about twice. Like, first, it was in March, when it was the first time I ever, like, knew this existed and everything, and I came with a group of Roblox friends. Like, 6 other people. And we got the bus up here. And it took a while. But for most of us... Sorry about that, by the way. For most of us, when we saw it that day, for most of us, it was pretty... It was... Well, right. For the most of us, it was our first time seeing it. Especially mine. It was my first time seeing Eulstour Central. And I quite liked it. It just... Now that we're closer, it just looks like a tiny sign of something. But I still have to see. Some colourful houses over there, I must admit. I'm just trying to get a better picture of what it could be. We are gradually making our way there, but obviously there's a station there. But obviously it's taken a while because We are walking. Put the speed things up because I'm getting bored. See ya in a minute. Okay, we are very, very close now. We've worked out what it is. It's definitely a sign. But now we have one left thing to uncover, and then I'm just going to end the video here because I'm not going to walk all the way back there, man. I'm going to leave a game and give this back to my dad and go with someone else. Probably. Oh, you're kidding me. Wow, I wasted all my time on this. If you are reading this, congratulations, you are now exactly 43,000 studs away from Gotham. There's one of these signs at Gotham saying that you like insert studs amounts away from Eulstour Central. So it's just one of them. Oof. Well, I might as well end my video here then. Thank you for watching this video, guys. If you enjoyed, please remember to like and subscribe to the official GG Transport YouTube channel so you never have to miss out on all the latest transport content in the UK. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and we shall see you in the next one.